Good looking women. What a beautiful woman. Wow, AJ's doing some things right down. So if you're a youngster in Alabama, start getting the football out and throw it around the backyard.
Hey, who give up yards? We do. Who missed tackles? We do. Who let tight ends run free? That's us. Third and long? Still first down. Every time. Who can't stop a screen?
30% from the three. You know what they got? They some dogs. You know why? Because right now we got Memphis shooting 35% from the field, 17% from the three. See, when you're struggling,
that was a violation too. I'm gonna hand out a ticket on that.
When you have defenders anchored by Draymond Green, one of the best to ever do.
Go Bulldogs!
Yale Bulldogs.
Wow. Not so fast, midget. Not so fast.
Midget.
Yeah, little guy. Hey, not so fast. I go with Harvard. What's the matter?
Oh. What do you think? You ready?
Oh yeah, last time. Let me just. I'm like, bro, Cowboys supposed to be playing tonight. What the fuck is going on? I got my hat on. I got my jersey on. I got my forces on. I got my swag on. I done prayed to my Jesus. Everything. Want it?
Okay, but listen, I still beat both of y'all. I know that.
I mean, well, damn. Nobody won. Jada was trying to win the thing. You talking about you could. So all these people that filled out bracket, you just try to beat me and Joe, huh?
That's all that matters. That's the only thing that matters. Hey, matter of fact, hold on.
What this man got now? He done got him a crowd or something, Joe. Nah. And still. Hey, man, you gotta chill, bro. Look at this.
What we talking about? And still, huh? Hey, I'm not worried about. Listen, I'm not worried about nobody else's bracket. Hey, Joe. I'm not worried about nobody else's bracket except y'all. I beat y'all too. That's all that matters.
Yeah, me too, Jack. Me too, buddy. Me too.
I just don't condone the bashing of Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys and have.
He has to overcome another obstacle. So I'm going to support him. I'm going to lift him up. And I'm going to be there for him. Because I see the way he fights. I see the way that he works. And I know who he is as a person. And that's all I have to say to address.
We just won. What was the score? 31-14. Stephen A. Watch him out.
And I had to go back and replay this because what the f is she crying for, boy? Bitch must have bet her soul on this game. Then watch this next white lady come up. Boy, she act like somebody killed a pet.
Because I be saying so much about it, especially like on our team. And people love to blame the player so much. They be like, oh, he's just not what he thought he could be. And in my head, I want to tweet out so bad is, when are we going to stop saying it's players instead of saying, or it's coaching or scheme? Like, why don't the scheme ever suck? Why don't the coaching ever suck? Like, people don't realize that, bro. There be a lot of like, you know, BS that be going into this league. Like, that people don't realize, like, you think I want to be doing the BS? They telling me I got to do it. Like,
this is what Travis Kelce did. This is what he did. That's Young Jock.
He did Soldier Boy.
This is Soldier Boy. This is Crank That. This is how you crank that, okay? This is Crank That. This is Young Jock. This is Young Jock, Rena. This is Young Jock.
Travis Kelce did Crank That.
This is Crank That. It's not the same thing. Are you stupid?
Taylor Swift still put him on the map, though.
He's an 8-time Pro Bowler, Rena.
This can't be stopping right now. Every freaking yeah! Like a Washington. Stupid Redskins. I can't take this Lions team anymore.
Yay! Yeah, boy. Yeah.
No, Doc, that's the wrong one, Doc.
That's the right one. I say we hit somebody.
Ooh. You want some drill,
what the hell I'm gonna say? Ooh, my baby.
Are you in this game? Let him handle it. Let him handle it, damn it. Let him handle it. Let him handle it. Oh, you shut the fuck up and let him handle it. Don't tell me nothing. You understand? Get shit off the fucking sideline. Push it on my. You don't push it right there.
All right, tell the camera what you think about life. Like, how do you see life?
Sucks, but I'm playing football right now, so.
Some of your athletes, stoners of all time, the best athlete stoners of all time. Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin.
Look, you got a cowboy jersey.
No, you lying. You throw that away. Good job.
Oh my. Oh.
What the?
Oh.
Just enough time to get down your fiddle, get down your bow. They hardly beat Saban. Apparently can't beat DeVoe. We're back after this.
Okay, roll tide. Roll tide. How about Warriors?
Needed some time to get going, and here comes the. Oh! We almost lost one.
You got another game. You got another game, man.
Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts for $15. Brother Chris, it's all about Jalen Hurts because he got a black queen forever, snow bunny never. I like Patrick Mahomes, but he's bunny hopping. I'm going with number one. I'm going with Jalen Hurts. Fly, RBG, Eagles fly. I said fly, RBG, Eagles fly.
They're ever going to be there, but, you know, I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there, so... Yeah.
We're here. We're here. DeMarcus Lawrence, welcome to the Seahawks. Thanks for joining us.
Say the Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl.
Are you smoking dope? You got to be.
I'm not laughing about it. You think this is funny? I take this serious. I'm not. Real serious. I put my heart and soul into this every single week.
All I'm saying is the camera shows.
I'm just telling you right now what I do every single week. Every single week. I put my freaking heart and soul into this. I study my off. I don't go out there and laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny. Nothing's funny to me. I don't want to go out there and get embarrassed on Monday Night Football in front of everybody.
That's why I'm asking you what.
I'm telling you right now. So we're talking. Deuce and I are talking.
What was the context?
I'm done. Sorry. I'm not dealing with it.
Oh, shit. That's a good sound clip for the season.
I look at the computer say, Floyd say, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what do you say fuck me for? Nelly?
I got kicker. I got a big, thick boy kicker. I think it's 61 yards. Let's see if you get it, boy. Yep, 61. Going for you. SEC. Let's go. Make it good. It's good. The kick is good. You're kidding me. Holy cow. Oh, go wild in that place. Go wild. Oh my gosh. That is wow. Man, I like that thick boy kicker. I want him.
I know you saw that game earlier with the Cowboys, so I just wanted to stop by on my way home. Complete blowout. Yeah, you're in Cowboys Nation. I don't think you know where you're at. America's team, baby. You're in Cowboys country now. All right? I don't know where you came from. It's Cowboys country over here. So you saw that. You saw it today. Man, woo. What can I say? Hey, we did that in our home. It's our home game. Now we're in front of your home. Check this out. Yeah, go Cowboys, baby.
My little snow bunny be getting active too, man. So, you know what I mean? I know he be doing this thing. Oh, that's your nickname? That's your nickname? You don't call him C-Mac? Look at your face was like, what the?
Who's Snow Bunny?
You don't call him C-Mac? You call him
No, little Snow Bunny.
I call that's my little snow bunny cuz, man. He be doing this thing. And
Okay. The Jets traded Sauce today.
To where? To where?
No, it's okay.
I don't get that. It's like a rivalry jersey.
It's okay. I'll get you a different one. He went to Indianapolis, and they also traded. They also traded Quinn Williams.
I play second deal.
He did, but so did Sauce.
No, I don't like the Jets. That did Quincy Williams.
No,
the
Quincy's
Jets
still
are
there.
the ones I'm taking down all the Jets stuff now.
No, it's fine. Quinn Williams on the Cowboys. Sauce went to the Colts. It's okay.
I want the Colts now.
Guess what? We got.
Rob big. Yeah.
Bro, y'all need help, bro. What keep you motivated though? Because like people like you don't ever get tired.
Tired of what? Winning?
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the time. Roll! Time! Roll!
The MVP front runner. If anybody else got to say something different about that, then come see me. I'm right here in Beemore outside the bank. If you got an issue with that, come see me. I'm about that. Big trust. Woo woo. Lamar Jackson in the flesh.
All right, so why do you continually try to get me to say something that doesn't respect one of them? I'm not going to. So quit asking.
You all right? Why? Nick Saban retiring? Huh? Nick Saban retiring? What? It's all ESPN. Oh, no.
I don't know. I just throw the ball on the ground. Coach say, hit ball, see ball. I throw the ball on the ground. I get it up. Every minute game, baby. Every minute game. Thanks to the team, though. Thanks for the team. Thanks for the team. Remember that. Thanks for the team. It's not about me.
Are you allowed to date other members of the team, or do you have to wait till the season is over?
What? No, there's nobody on the team like that. No.
So you must realize that you have many, many fans out in Austria. They see you and they just would do anything to kind of spend a night with you. What do you say to those guys?
I'm not gay, so I'm not going to spend any night with any guy. So
do you have a message to Austria's gay community?
Yeah, I'm not gay, so don't come looking for me.
If you head to the Ravens YouTube channel, you can get a really good look at what that...
I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm tired of this. It's been 7 years of the same shit. Tired of this shit.
Guys, and press it out. Reach the arms up. Puff your chest. Arch the upper back. Look back. Good. And bring it up. Oh. You guys.
Took a few more here for Lamar. Mike Jones? Lamar, there was that point in the season where you guys lost 3 straight, 4 or 5.
Mike Jones, that's me. Mike Jones, that's me right now. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's all right.
You a cat or a dog guy?
Neither.
Really? Do you have any pets?
I have a dog, but I don't.
But you're just not a cat.
It's technically not, it's not my dog, but it's my dog.
Yeah, all right. So you're more of a dog guy than a cat guy.
No.
Are you just not a pet guy?
I don't like pets.
I'm with you, Devontae.
What the heck?
He doesn't like pets either.
We're on the same page.
Why? Why don't you like pets?
They're a nuisance. Yeah, I just don't. It's just sloppy.
They're sloppy.
Yeah.
Some dogs are sloppy. Some dogs don't slobber, and they're not sloppy at all.
No, all dogs are
You just need to meet the right dog, Devontae.
Yep. Hey man, how's it going? Are you Jake?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, so someone called in reference to your Facebook post.
The eagle floss, man.
I know. So
I'm fine. The eagle floss and the dogs are barking.
I got you. You don't plan on hurting yourself?
No, the fucking Jalen Hurts threw 3 goddamn. Turn the ball over 6 times, man.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. All right, man. I appreciate it. All right. Take it easy.
Are you going to school tomorrow?
I don't know.
Is he going to school tomorrow?
No, he ain't making it. What do you get out of competition with the defense?
Can I say something about your outfit, though? You got a lot of bananas on. I would not put on that many bananas on me. You must be a banana guy, I'm assuming, right?
Ask him where you got it from.
You really want to know?
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Did you know that people shot that?
No, I didn't actually. Hey, man, if you like it, I love it, brother.
That's a bruise. It ain't just no soreness, it's a bruise. We're gonna aggravate with the gun. I graduated exercise science. I know listen. You can your ass out, you can block. No, you can your ass out. We can block. Blocking the date. I'm not blocking.
They're both seeing the same thing in the courtroom. Watch these guys. Rob, Your Honor. Yeah. Look at little two. Just egging him on. He's mocking his argument.
I've been to Charlotte twice. I've been to Raleigh.
Raleigh?
Raleigh.
Okay. Close enough.
That's how you say it? How you say it? You for real? But it's spelled R-A-L-E-I-G-H.
Raleigh.
That's Raleigh.
Close enough. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she was nice too, huh?
He's just looking at the Kansas sideline. Right there. That's inappropriate. Now the slant to Williams, and he spins his way into the end zone.
I'm going to go to Cancun like everybody said me to do, and I'm going to enjoy myself because I don't have nothing else to do, so take myself there.
Here we go. Buddy, what is hot? Hey, Turbo, hey, can't. Buddy, what is hot?
I knew how important this was for our team. Our team chill. I knew how.
Come on, man. Run the ball. Come on.
We won't let you get sacked no more. So sorry that we got you hurt.
Joe Burrow, Heisman Trophy winner. Does this look like a Heisman Trophy winner?
It does. Show it to him.
Joey Roddy, what would you tell this kid right now?
Looks like a national champion.
That's the dog mentality. This is highway fucking robbery. Man, I'm trying to get some of this gas back. How you think I'm going there and tell them that I put the wrong gas in here to get a refund?
Where we at? Back at the crib, yeah.
I am from Florida, bro. I am not supposed to be in this right here. But the gas station trying to get gas. Well, what in the world? Take me back home, man. It's right. I love y'all. I love playing my life. I didn't go down.
I've never seen anything like that in my life. Oh. Well, that was the Miller. Watch this, dude.
Damn.
What the?
He bought that like.
I've never seen
quick.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. I see Reggie Bush.
I mean, it's obvious. I mean, we're so far past that, to be honest with you, but that's obvious. I mean, you just want to piss me off going into this week.
And roll tide. Thank you. Roll tide. Roll tide. That's what. Roll tide. Roll tide.
I hate Tennessee because first of all, it's Tennessee. And I just hate them because they low down, they dirty, they some snitches. And I hate Philip Farmer. I hate their colors. I'm not a dog person. I just hate Tennessee, man. Like I hate Neyland Stadium. It looks like a garbage truck, working convention. And I hate all the quarterbacks. I hate Tennessee, man. It reminds me, it's not that orange you can Tennessee. I hate Tennessee more than I hate Auburn. I just dislike Auburn. I hate Tennessee. Tennessee's colors is that throw orange. It's not that orange you can sit with. It's that puke inside of pumpkin orange. And I don't like pumpkins. So I really don't like Tennessee, man. I can't stress that enough, man. And they lose, they sore losers because they're not Alabama. And I hate Tennessee, man. I can't stress that enough. I hate them.
I mean, his ability to just escape and make plays on the run, I mean, it's just outstanding what I've seen. And just the defensive side of it as well. They're definitely going to be a concern for me going forward if Alabama doesn't get their offensive line straightened out.
Chelsea, that's a great point because if you look at Alabama's
60 seconds, right?
Can't wait to get paid again.
Oh, baby. You know what? I'm still happy.
What is up, y'all? I'm late. Very, very much late. But that's alright. We here. The reason why I'm late is because I last minute found news that Mike Tomlin is now an analyst. We're going to get into that. But let me do some drops. because we have 3 a.m. in the building. I think this is your drop. I haven't labeled it yet. The only time 3 a.m. you're going to catch me singing that, okay? It's a miracle. It's a miracle to see me even chanting that. But it's catchy. It's catchy. And we have Tiara. Shout out to Tiara from Talk Me Through It podcast. Y'all already know. Make sure you're subscribed to them. Let me find her drop. There we go.
Would you rather find the love of your life or $11 million? Damn. Fuck that. I'm gonna take that $11 million and make her fall in love. She gonna love everything I buy. Just like that.
Just like that. All right, hold on, y'all. I wanted to put a poll up. I forgot to do it. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes. Let's see if I can't do it now, though. Let's see. Tomlin, the coach. All right. We'll see. All right. I think I got that ready to go. Cool. It's up. It's cooking. The poll is live, y'all. Oh, look who just came in the building. We got Beardman. Y'all, make sure you're subscribed to Beardman as well. His drop, I'm really liking his new drop too. Let's see. We vibing. We vibing to that one. That one's good. All right. All rise for the Touchdown Tribe national anthem now. Because y'all know we Patriots over here.
On the Star Spangled Banner, Fergie.
That a flag was still there.
What's up, Prince Bud? Good to see you. Let me go back to my drop. My bad. My bad. That one's for 3 a.m. But let me play your drop, Prince Bud.
Okay, 4th down and goal. I mean, just pure ecstasy. For this Chargers fan, because the Chargers have hidden. If there's a definition of pure ecstasy, that's it. First sack of the night, Herbert gets rid of it. He's picked. Intercepted by the Cowboys.
Look who it is, Pooh Man. Every time I see Lamar Jackson talk about Mike Jones, I think of you. I think of you. But shout out to Pooh Man, greatest mod in the YouTube streets. Let me play your drop.
Rolex wearing. Woo! Diamond ring wearing. Woo! Kiss stealing. Woo! Wheeling dealing. Woo! Limousine ride. Woo! Jet flying. Woo! Sucking on a gun. Woo! And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. They give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo!
Let's go. Pooh Man, good to see you as always. All right, back on the main screen now. Let's get into it. Let's see what the play calls are for today's show. So, opening motivational video. It's actually not going to be a video. It's going to be a quote that Pooh Man sent in the Discord. That's what we're opening up with. Then we're going to get into a video that Pooh Man sent me. Short King in the NBA. Ocho Wilden. Y'all, I was watching Nightcap last night, and Ocho was crazy in that one. I'm telling you, it got spicy. I was like, what is going on? But it was good. It was a good one. Then we're going to get into Troy Aikman because he was on the Kelsey Brothers podcast, New Heights. We're going to get into that. Then we're going to get into Tuesday, the rapper at LSU. And then last but not least, discuss Mike Tomlin being an analyst. And then we're going to close it out with a motivational video. That is our show play call list for today. So let's go. Let's get into it. So shout out Pooh Man. He put this in the Discord. It says the right steps will always lead you to success. And then it gets into the different steps that it takes, the idea, the planning, the strength, and then success. If that is not the truth, let me tell you, I feel like I'm between like planning and the strength. So for me, it takes a lot of strength to do this because it's like every day I debate it. I'm like, is this worth it? Is it worth it? But it is. It is. It's proving to be worth it. Y'all are making it worth it. I'm telling you, the community that I'm building for like this Touchdown Tribe community, it's been nothing short of amazing, and y'all feel like family to me. You really do. I don't know what I would do without y'all, but I'm excited for us. I'm excited for what we're growing here. It's been worth it. I will say it's been worth it. We're slowly getting to the success part, and y'all are along for the ride, right? But that really resonated with me. And Pooh Man, shout out to Pooh Man. He be dropping dimes like this every morning in the Discord. And it's not just in my Discord, but he puts these quotes. I really hope people are reading these quotes because he does this every morning, not just in my Discord, but every Discord he's a part of. So he'll drop it in Creekrees, I think CDTs, and the Do Better podcast with Theo Coop. He drops it in their Discords, and it's so great. Yeah, 100, gotta take them, right? Gotta take them steps. But I thought that was great to open up with. Now, moving on. Let's see what else is on this show play call list to keep me on track. So let's go ahead and get into the Short King NBA video that Pooh Man sent me. Shout out to him for that one. All right, let's see. Where's it at?
To have nightmares against Muggsy. Muggsy is a great testimony to the fact that speed kills. And I was a huge Muggsy fan. You always wanted to know where Muggsy was.
I gotta go for it. Muggsy squeezed through a little hole there. Wasn't much room.
Muggsy. Where did he go? Strikes the drive, and folks just stripped it away. Takes it down against Paxson. Gives it back to Larry Johnson.
When people talk about Muggsy Bogues, they always start with the height. 5'3", the shortest player to ever play in the NBA. But what they miss is that he wasn't just in the league to be a story. He was in the league to compete. Muggsy had elite quickness, unreal court vision, and the kind of basketball IQ that could dissect the defense. He ran offenses with total control, knowing exactly when to push the tempo and when to slow it down. His passes were sharp.
I forgot about him. Keep in mind, I was a kid when he was playing, right? I think the end of his career was in 97. So I forgot all about him until Pooh Man dropped this in the Discord. I'm so glad he did.
Always on time. He made everyone around him better. And on defense, he was a nightmare. Just ask any guard who had to bring the ball up court with Muggsy hounding them the full 94 feet. He had lightning fast hands, a low center of gravity, and the instincts you couldn't teach. Despite giving up a foot or more to most players, he was never afraid to step in and make it stop. And he wasn't some one-season wonder. He lasted 14 seasons in the NBA. That kind of longevity doesn't happen unless you're legit. He was the engine of those 90s Hornets teams. Playing along Alongside stars like Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson, he held his own every night. Muggsy Bogues didn't make excuses. He didn't want sympathy. He wanted to win. And he proved you don't have to be tall to dominate. You just have to have heart, skill, and the will to compete. Muggsy wasn't just good for his size. He was great, period. So here's a collection of NBA legends and players explaining how Muggsy Bogues dominated at 5'3". Enjoy the video, man.
Dominate the game. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
We step in the meetings in the NBA, the first thing the guards say, hey, you bring the ball up. I'm not bringing it up. He's not going to embarrass me tonight.
I hate playing against Muggsy Bogues because he made me be on my toes all the time. And I used to say, man, look, I'm not going to let you pick
Y'all,
me today.
I love stories like this. Y'all know I'm a sucker for an underdog story, right? And I'm short. I'm 5'2", so seeing this is amazing to me. I love it. Now, it does beg the question, though. It did make me wonder. In today's era of basketball, do you think a 5'3" player, I wish Aronia C was here, shout out to Aronia C, but do you think a 5'3" player could make it into today's basketball? Do you think a 5'3" player would succeed? That's what I'm wondering. That's the question I'm gonna ask y'all.
You gotta keep that dribble down, and Muggsy's gonna get it, and he takes it from him.
I never said this before, but Muggsy Bogues scared me. As soon as I put the ball on the ground, he's right there. One, I got to battle with Alonzo Mourning, and now I got to worry about this little fast Superman-looking guy coming to steal the ball.
95% of the NBA guards had to change the way they played when they played against him.
Just me talking about it right now, I'm sweating and I got goosebumps. At 5'3", the way he could change the basketball game was remarkable.
Just disrupts everything.
What a steal by Muggsy Bogues!
Little guys running around in between your legs.
You know, it reminds me of this guy I went to school with. Shout out to Logan, wherever you are in the world today. But he was short, and he was talented at basketball. He actually made the high school basketball team, but he couldn't play because his grades were not where they needed to be. So because of that, he didn't get to play. But he was talented. Like, if he would have kept up with his schooling, you never know where he would have ended up. Now, I wonder if I could find him. Maybe I should interview him one day. But I wonder if that's like a regret he has, is not keeping up with his schooling, and wonders where he could have went today if he had. I don't know. That's a sensitive topic, but I am wondering that. Oh, you're 5'3"? Wow. Okay. That's great. Do you play basketball, Prince Bud? Do you like to hoop? Because if so, let me know.
By Muggsy. He just plays with so much heart and hustle.
Fumbled for a moment. Bogues picks his pocket.
I try to put pressure on my opponent every time, and I know that I'm going to get it sooner or later.
Stolen by Muggsy.
It makes me run harder because I know that, hey, if I run, I'm going to get the ball. He's always told me, Zoe, you run out, I will see you.
Muggsy's inspirational story has made him a fan favorite, especially for smaller fans.
I think the thing that makes Muggsy such a unique player is the fact that, you know, he's been used to hearing how small he is, and I felt that he used that to his advantage. You know, it doesn't make a difference your size.
I've always said that, and you know, this just probably is me being biased because of my height, but I've always said that don't underestimate short people. They got game too, okay? They got a lot of heart in it, so you can't underestimate them. What's up, Logan? And what's up, Smoke and Talk? Smoke and Talk. Let's see if I can play your job. Shout out to Smoke and Talk in the building.
Lamar Jackson, ball till you fall.
Ball till you fall, Smoke and Talk. Ball till you fall.
And I was a huge Muggsy fan, and when
Short
I got
kings.
to look at that, yeah, he'd go when it come to that. And Muggsy, when I committed to go to Wake, actually took me under his wing. You know what I mean? Like, and just, I remember he let me come speak at his camp. I used to go kick it at his house.
You know, Muggsy is a great testimony to the fact that speed kills. All right, so you got somebody handling the ball that's close to the ground, can move it around and find the guys that's open. That's a skill that generates to wins on the basketball court, even though his height wouldn't make you think that that was possible. There he is.
I really never thought about my height. Other people see me as 5'3". I just see myself as a person and not really any height. I just play my game and just play the best way I know how.
Yeah, I tell you, I used to
I
have
think that's
nightmares.
probably part of why he was so good, right? Is he didn't focus on his height. He focused on the game and how he can be better to play to his strengths. I think that speaks volumes to his mindset.
Muggsy, I literally, to your point, I would never want to bring the ball up. I literally would just throw it up to John Starks and then let him go back, and then I get it to initiate the offense. And he was so strong. And I remember talking with my college teammates, Larry Johnson, who was their first pick, and Zoe was there. And I was like, LJ, I was like, man, that dude is strong. He's like, gee, do you know he bench presses 400 pounds? And I thought he was joking. He's like, no, man, he bench presses more than I do, because L was
I
probably
gotta
bench
stop
pressing.
for this comment right here by Mac. One thing I enjoy about this chat is people acknowledge each other all the time. Like, that doesn't seem like much, but it's definitely a sign of being seen and closeness. Mac, that is the type of environment I am trying to build here. Is I want everyone to acknowledge each other. I want everyone to appreciate each other's company in the chat and be kind and support each other. And Mac, shout out to you, Mac. You have been amazing. Every time I say, hey, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, you are right there to support them and you show up. I really appreciate people who show up for each other. That is the biggest blessing. So shout out to you, Mac, for that comment. It really means a lot to me.
360, something crazy. And I'm telling you, man, that dude was freakishly strong, such a great mindset and approach. And he had this personality that everybody just loved to be around the guy, man. And he's, even today, he's like the mayor of Charlotte. He just has that personality and really happy. I'm excited to watch this because I just haven't played in that era. I can appreciate his true greatness as a player.
Muggsy was a tough little joker, man.
And Muggsy takes it away. Oh, Muggsy's closer to the floor. He should get it, right?
Put it down and went to reach for it. Muggsy had it and was gone.
He reaching in here. Now he's going to go for this shot. Looks like he gets fouled here, but DeRosa says they already call it.
Tough little joker, y'all. Tough little joker.
So Zoe Morning leaves as Michael goes up for the shot, but the call was already made. Michael says, good call.
What did I think about Muggsy Bogues? 5'3" guy, played in the NBA, quickest guy I've ever seen, played big basketball, and he is fitting in what determination means. No matter how big you are, you can still play with the big guy.
Truth. That's the truth.
Did he ever block myself? No.
Him and you see in stature, he's small. But at the same time, man, this kid, he had a heart of a lion. He went out there and he laid it all out on the line, and being able to play with him, it was fun.
He was the smallest guy on the court, but he played like the biggest guy on the court. He played with the most heart. And at 5'3", the way that he could do things and how fast he was and
his speed. I mean, first and foremost, his feet. I've never seen anybody with better feet.
Little undersized, but fast and bringing the ball up the floor. I was in love with small, fast point guards. And Muggsy and I were a perfect combo as far as the guy that I wanted to run our team.
Muggsy, obviously, the heart of that guy to be 5'3" and play in the NBA. You can't tell you how big a heart he has and how competitive he was. How he could read everything.
Wow, that's an amazing highlight. I like that highlight right there. That was a good one.
Time and score.
His basketball IQ was far and beyond that of most NBA players. He understood the game, and he understood exactly where you needed to be. because he's a general. You know, he's a point guard. He used to always, yeah, you guys couldn't hear him say this, but he used to always say on the court, "Come on, honey. Come on, honey." He called everybody honey.
Shout out to you, Derek. Derek, I sent you my number in Discord. I sent you a message of my number, so you can have it. Just letting you know.
I think Muggsy kind of gave us a little bit of our identity, that scrapper intensity. Okay, we may not be the most talented group, but if we go out and we play to the best of our ability every night, we can get something done.
His competitive spirit, I mean, bigger than everyone's. You were never going to punk Muggs.
There were so many players in the league that hated bringing the ball up the court against Muggsy. His low center of gravity, and he used to being a wrestler, and he was getting in and stealing the ball and move his feet really well and quick. Nobody wanted to bring the ball up.
One thing I have heard is his speed and quickness. How quick he was.
Against Muggsy.
You know, it's amazing when you have that 24-second shot clock and you have somebody pressuring you for 10 or 15 seconds of those shot clock, how well our defense was, because he was able to take so much time off the clock. You know, teams couldn't get in their offense when he really wanted to disrupt them.
It's not like you could say, oh, he's little, we're going to throw him. No, he was so little and strong, he'd root you out to, 15 or 16 feet before you caught the ball, and now you're not in the post anymore.
Very difficult to play against him. Playing against some bigger and taller guys, it was very difficult to for those guys to find the body and check him out.
He wasn't worried about being the guy with the most points or being the star on the team or a guy on the paper. He just wanted to lead his team, to make sure he got the assist to help you score as easily and as quickly as you could.
I remember him basically taking me under his wing and just telling him, like, young fella, all I want you to do is run. Don't let me beat you down the court. And he was serious. He said, I'll find you. Just run.
I owe a lot to Muggsy because Muggsy gave me an opportunity to go out there and get extra shots. Because if it wasn't for his pinpoint passes, probably would have been a little more of a struggle.
All of us did whatever Muggsy said on the floor. He was a general. We trusted him with the ball, but I knew if the ball was coming my way, I'm not to dribble. He's only going to throw it to me when I'm open and catch and shoot, because he wanted to assist.
See, it's highlights like that I love. I mean, it just speaks volumes hearing it from from teammates and other players in the league of his talent, speaking on his talent.
I had the pump fake and put it on the floor for an escape dribble. Why are you dribbling the ball? It's first thing, whether the shot went in or not. Why are you dribbling the ball? I'm giving it to you so you don't have to dribble. That guy was funny, man. But he was competitive, the leader of our group. We trusted him with anything.
He would penetrate, and it's hard to believe that he would go into those trees. As small as he was, he would get into those trees. And then the plays that he would make were phenomenal for a guy his size, to be able to see guys, have the court vision that he had, So it was very fun playing with Muggsy.
On the floor, I remember I was having a good game. Had made a few in a row. And coming down the floor, he would just directions. He's always pointing, not saying a lot. Go this way. I come off a screen not open. He's still dribbling the ball. Go back that way. Get him again. He's just, whatever he could do to get me a shot. But that's just how he was.
J.R. Reed, who's 6'9", 270 pounds, says to Muggsy that you cannot, if I wrestle you, I'll pin you. Muggsy said, oh, really?
They're both looking at each other, and we're all just at our chairs like, well, how is this going to go down? Before we knew it, Muggsy was behind JR, picked him up, and dropped him right on his head.
Muggsy pins J.R. Reed and does not let him off of the floor. Because at 5'3", when he's on the floor, he's pretty much got the leverage on you. That told me right there how tough Muggsy Bogues was.
And Muggs wrestled in high school, but that was the last
So
time.
Muggsy wrestled in high school. That's interesting.
JR, we lost it. Guys are running around. Muggs didn't break a
He
smile.
humbled him, man. He humbled him.
imagine J.R. Reed not being able to get up floor when Muggsy Bogues is on top of him? Yeah, that's how tough Muggsy Bogues was.
If you didn't know any better, you would think that it was impossible. But I got an opportunity to see it night in and night out.
You know, I didn't match up, thankfully, against Muggsy, but there were times as a primary ball handler initiating the offense during my Detroit years when we would play Charlotte. You always wanted to know where Muggsy was because I didn't want to have to put the ball on the floor at all with him on the court. So a lot of times we put Lindsey Hunter in the opposite corner, and that was our offense, and just to keep Muggsy away from all the action. But you know, it's incredible. I mean, to think that size and to have that kind of impact on the game. And, you know, there's an old adage in the NBA, you can't teach height, you know, but you also can't teach heart. And
You can't teach heart. You know, if someone has a lot of passion for what they do, it's difficult to stop them.
you know, he played at that size and made a difference, you know, caused havoc defensively, offensively, pushed tempo, made great decisions, knocked down. He wasn't really a three-point shooter, but more of a mid-range, you know, catch and shoot kind of guy. But, you know, played in this NBA and played for a while. I mean, I think he had more than 10 years in this league.
Played on good teams.
And played on good teams. So, one of a kind, and I think it's great that we're honoring and celebrating him and telling his story so today's generation can understand who Muggsy Bogues was what he was and what he was all about.
Muggs had a lot of charisma. He really did. You know, people gravitated towards Muggsy because he was small, you know, and traditionally speaking, basketball players were tall and they stood out. Muggsy blended right on in. You know, he was the average height of your NBA fan. People loved him.
Muggsy Bogues showed that size doesn't define heart, and height doesn't measure impact. He wasn't trying to be the tallest guy on the floor. He just played his game and played it better than most. He earned respect every time he stepped on the court. And the fact that he lasted 14 years in the league full of giants, that says everything. Muggsy didn't just belong in the NBA. He made his mark on it. So guys, tell me, what was your favorite Muggsy Bogues clip? And make sure you like, share, subscribe. And until next
shout out to Pooh Man for sending me that. That was a good one. You know, I talk about it all the time. I say, play to your strengths. Y'all hear me talk about this often. You have to, in anything in life, you have to play to your strengths. If you're an athlete, don't play to your weaknesses. Don't try to be something you're not, but play to your strengths. Because you can accomplish things that you might not think is possible if you just play to your strengths. All right, moving on. We have some drops I gotta play because we have From the Black Couch in the building. Shout out to From the Black Couch. Shout out to From the Black Couch. And we have Derek in the building, y'all. Shout out to Derek.
Leave Chelsea alone. What's wrong with you, G-Hunter? I'm the one who's telling you about your fantasy. Listen. Send me your address so I can send you a rainbow flag. Since you want to look like Alicia Keys. That's okay, man. You can't even grow. You can't even grow enough hair. I'm not accustomed to a man wanting to look like a woman, and you too dark to look like her. Why don't you? You know what? You look like a good Jennifer Hudson. That's what you would look like.
Gremlin, nigga. Gremlin.
The way Derek had us laughing in that, y'all. That was a good one. Shout out to Go Cree Cree, y'all. If you want to see the full G Hudson roast, go to Go Cree Cree's channel and subscribe. And shout out to Derek for defending me. Okay, so moving on. Let me scroll through these comments here. Oh, what's up? DT Hope, y'all. Make sure you're subscribed to DT Hope. Shout out to you for being here. Alright. Derek's drop is fire. Yeah, it is. Chelsea laugh had me dying. Yeah, I mean, Derek, I have never laughed that hard. Like, the whole time I've been doing lives, I've never laughed like that. Y'all really heard me laugh. I mean, I thought I was gonna be on the floor. The way the things that Derek was saying, it was priceless. Okay, so now let's get into Ocho Wilden, because like I said, Ocho Wild is wild on Nightcap last night.
And don't forget. Remember I told you about that stuff. Y'all, I need y'all to go get.
Yeah.
Now you can use that stuff I would tell you about, Joe. Huh?
Did you bring them tonight? I thought
Yeah, I
you
brought it
bring
from upstairs. You know I got a little dungeon here. Hey, Joe, hold on, Joe. Hold on, Joe.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Y'all not ready for what he's about to bring out. I'm telling you right now, y'all not ready for this. Logan, you don't watch Nightcap? I love Nightcap. I watch all of them, man. But I love Nightcap. Nightcap's probably one of my favorites, along with Pat McAfee.
Y'all better.
Hey, listen.
Y'all better with.
Hey, Joe, this is what you need to do, Joe. Get you one of these. You see that, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
That go right there. Behind the head, Joe. You hear me?
I'm telling y'all, this is some, like, mess you see on Go Cree Cree's channel, right? I mean, this is wild.
Yeah.
You put this in your mouth. Huh?
In her
No,
mouth.
in your mouth, Joe. Hey.
But why is it going in my
Joe,
mouth,
so you don't scream. You don't want the kids to hear you scream, Joe.
Tell me how to put it on. What you? Let me see.
I can't unbuckle it right now, Joe.
Yeah, you can.
Hey.
What you mean you can?
Joe, you see the buckle right there, Joe? Huh?
Yeah.
So you loosen that up. Your head kind of big too. So your head kind of big. So you put that on.
Joe had a big head. Man, I'm telling you, Ocho is crazy, y'all. This was so funny. Wow. Right? 3 a.m. is hilarious. You know what? I've never seen someone actually use this stuff. The fact that he had this on hand.
In your mouth, right, Joe? Hold on, let me finish, Joe.
Okay.
So then, Joe, you got your collar, Joe. You see, it's your collar. See, your neck a little bigger than mine, so you're gonna need a bigger collar. So take one of the collars off your dog.
Pinball. I hope everything's going well for you. Shout out to the CDL gang. I don't know if any of y'all are part of the CDL gang like Pinball, but shout out to you, Pinball.
You got some big dogs back there. Use one of the dog collars, huh? And this your little leash. This the leash part, right, Joe? Tell her.
Show me how it go and button up in the back. Show me how.
Nah, I ain't Joe. I ain't putting it on. Now, I'm on camera now, Joe.
No. I gotta see. You gotta show me something.
Joe trying to get him to put it on is hilarious.
Just put it around your neck. Show me how to do a snap.
Like that, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because you gotta have that in the back.
Hey, Joe. Like, what is going on?
I've been in the gym, so my neck is a little tight. My neck is a little tight, so I got to get me a bigger collar too, Joe. Now
it'll fit you if you put it through.
Hey, I've been working my neck a lot, Joe. So it's kind of tight on me. Hey, hold on, Unc. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah, I need to go somewhere.
Hold on. Hey, Joe. You can't.
What's up?
You can't forget the blindfold, Joe.
You gotta
have the blindfold, Joe.
Hold on, but why is this going on me though? I thought it was going on her. She supposed to be putting
Joe,
all this stuff on.
For you. This is for you, Joe. Now I ain't even get to the other stuff.
I ain't going for that, y'all. The comment section last night was hilarious. People were saying this is freak cap. I was laughing so hard at the live chat in Nightcap last night, but I'm telling you, I ain't going for that. I'm not no dominant person like that. If that's what any guy's looking for, that ain't me. I'm telling you.
You was a little uncomfortable the other night, so I ain't really want to bring it up. I'm trying to start you out in the beginner level, Joe. Hey, Joe, all this is a beginner level stuff that you can get
Black
into.
They all call Shannon Sharp Unc.
Joe, I ain't finished. Stay right there. Hey, Joe, huh? Get you some furry handcuffs, Joe. You got to get Joe, you hear me?
I'm messing with them. I like them handcuffs.
Joe,
Handcuffs, all
hey,
right.
Joe, let her take you to jail. You hear me? Let her take you to jail, Joe.
No, Joe. They not for you. They not for the handcuffs. Not for you. They for her.
Tell him,
No,
tell him, Sharp. The whole time I was like, yeah, I'm on Team Sharp and Joe for this one. Ocho, I ain't going for that.
Now you gotta like this here, and you gotta hands. Yeah.
No, hey, you're not understanding. I'm trying to take Joe to another level now. Yeah, listen to me. Let me cook.
Level you talking about.
Let me cook. Hey, listen. Hey, Joe, hold on. Y'all messing up my ingredients to my goddamn recipe. Huh?
See, Ocho
I don't
want
like
to be.
the
See, Ocho
recipe he's cooking. I don't like the ingredients he's using in that recipe, y'all. I don't.
to be restrained. See, I can't be restrained. Me
See,
neither.
that's the problem.
I will snatch the whole. I'll snatch the whole.
They lit up when the handcuffs got brought out. That is so true. They did. Did y'all see Joe and Sharp's reaction? They were like, oh yeah, okay, we're cool with the handcuffs. But then they lost them when Ocho said, what the handcuffs are for you, not her. That's where he lost them.
If the bed in the wall, I'm gonna snatch the whole wall down.
Hey, see, this the problem. Y'all need to learn to be vulnerable. Y'all ain't got to dominate every goddamn thing. You done dominated in the NFL. You done dominated in the NBA. At some point, you need to learn to bring it down, allow your women to control the goddamn environment for a change. That's the problem.
You know who ain't going for that either? I'm telling you right now. Shout out to Derek. Derek talks about this all the time on Creek Creek's channel. He ain't going for that. He ain't going for that.
Ocho, I'm too big for that, bro.
Hey,
like,
Ocho, hold on, Joe. You think you too big until she in your shit. You hear me?
What you mean? What you mean?
What the Joe? It's okay, Joe. You gotta learn to submit, boy. That's your problem. But
I
you
don't
always want
want
to be
no man submitting to me, y'all. I do not want that at all. I need me a leader, okay? I have too much anxiety to be the one to be the leader, okay? I need a man to take control, okay?
You want to be He-Man, nigga. You ain't He-Man.
This how you get down?
Me?
This you.
Hey, yeah. Joe. Boy, listen, boy. I'm a dominatrix, Joe.
Hey, shout out to you, Mike. What's up? I hope everything's going well with you. You said happy Tuesday, positive vibes, shells, and touchdown tribe. Appreciate you, Mike, always.
Hey, Joe, I wear whole outfit. Joe, I wear whole outfit. Like all black. Hey, Joe.
You gonna have to,
hey, get you a paddle too, Joe. I left my paddle upstairs. Baby, bring me my paddle.
You gonna have to get this boy here raw and uncut. Nah, we gotta get this man some treatment.
Sharp said get him in some treatment. Ain't that the truth? I can't remember what I said in the live chat last night, but I said something to that. I was like, yeah.
Listen, I just want y'all to be happy like I'm happy. Why do you think I'm smiling all the time? Why do you think I'm happy all the time? Why do you think I don't ever get mad?
I'm glad
Joe?
you're happy, Ocho. But what I'm saying is, I would like to think if a woman's gonna
Y'all,
deal with me, she already knows.
So I'm going to move from adding names to the banner. Like if y'all donate to the channel, you know, it's not required, obviously. I'm not over here begging. But if y'all do donate to the channel, I forgot to mention this. I now have this up here. Y'all will be the playmakers, the MVPs of the show. And it's just an easier way for me to add y'all's names because adding it to the banner takes a little more work. And I like this. It gives you all a permanent spot on the show versus, you know, having to go through and wait to see your name. So I just wanted to mention that. I forgot to tell y'all until I just now looked at it. Let's see. Where's that at? There we go. I'm going to hide that now.
She getting a 6'2", muscular build, 250 pound man.
Come on now.
She want me for that.
Yeah.
If you buy a dump truck,
yeah,
you not have it in the parade. You got it in the hall. is heavy duty.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about.
here for.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's what's wrong with us. We all of us is goddamn one-dimensional. Huh? I need all y'all like an octopus. I want you to be able to do a multitude of things outside of being one-dimensional. Hey, Joe.
I feel like you can do a lot of things without having to do all that, okay? I don't think you need that to be complete.
No. I'm gonna send you some video for reference, okay? Because it
No, I
seems
don't
like
see no
I
video.
need to.
No,
I'm gonna text the video to your phone.
No, you
so
ain't gonna take nothing to my phone. I'm gonna block your ass.
He said, you ain't texting nothing to my phone. I will block you. Y'all, I clipped that. I clipped that part. I have it as a drop. So I was like, man, that's a good one. I'm gonna keep that one.
You ain't finna send nothing to my phone. I don't know where that came from. Nope. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Hey, this dude here tripping, man. What's wrong with you? Gonna send that to my phone. You not finna send nothing to my phone.
But listen, sometimes when people learn to cook, Joe, and listen to me. Just stay with me now. Stay with me. When people learn to cook,
yeah,
they watch YouTube. They watch TikTok to learn new
Yeah.
things that they've never done before. And I need y'all to be
Ocho,
open into
you
learning.
using the wrong ingredients. I'm telling you. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's some. Obviously, he has found someone that's into that. Not everybody into that though. Okay.
New things. It's okay. Now I'm gonna send you visual reference step by step on how to intertwine yourself and do different things you've never done before. But I need you to learn to be
sick, y'all.
Huh?
I'm straight, Ocho. I'm
Y'all
straight.
good?
I'm straight. Yeah, I'm good.
You
I'm
sure?
straight. Yeah. Enough is enough.
All right. Well, you know what? Fuck it then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Ocho said, "F it, F it then."
Hey, Joe, he trying to see that your phone have a virus. My phone be done locked up. Hell no. Man,
Hey, listen.
He done sent a bug to my phone,
Hey.
man. Hell no.
Would
Hey,
y'all
y'all-
let
hey,
your
y'all-
homeboy send you something like that? Steps on, what Ocho's talking about? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Y'all alive, but y'all ain't living, man.
I'm living. Damn.
Hey, Joe, you got to see me in my full suit with the paddle, though, Joe.
My baby
Huh?
good. She said,
Nah, I'm good.
She said
Nah.
she can try anything, so I'm good. Your lady say that? Damn. So I'm good.
Yeah. We good, though, man. We good. I'm going to send it to y'all
Chris
phone. It'll be there.
Bowling said, "Ain't learning that on YouTube, Ocho. You wild." Access denied, right? Hey yo.
Morning.
Nah, I'm straight.
Hey,
I'm
when
straight.
you wake up,
bro,
he'll
for
be
real.
there.
Anytime, anywhere, anyhow,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
23 positions on a one night stand.
Oh my God.
Michael Jordan.
Joe said, "Oh my lord."
So, hey, all that stuff Ocho talking about, don't you send that to my phone, man.
Hey, bruh.
As a matter of fact, I'm finna
Hey, you
change.
got-
I'm finna call the phone company tonight.
I thought we were family, man.
Hey, it don't look like a good time on Ocho now.
No, it don't.
Nah, hey, hey, boy, listen. Hey, I got a question. I don't mean to be in y'all personal business, but y'all ever been to swingers club? No?
Y'all, this part gets
Nah.
crazy too.
Nah, I ain't never
No?
been to a swinger club.
Okay,
Nah.
okay.
Yeah. What you do? What people just in there sharing?
I don't
each
know,
other and
Joe.
all that?
I'm just asking if you ever been there. I ain't say I've been there. Oh, goddamn. I'm just asking if you ever been.
No, you gotta be. You can't go in there. You gotta be a part of it.
Oh, what you need a membership, Unc?
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah.
How you know?
But you gotta bring somebody. You can't come by yourself.
Oh no, I ain't
No.
never been. I mean, but you know more than I do. I was just asking.
Now,
y'all.
I'm just saying. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp just heard. Y'all, this is crazy.
So you can't just go in there like that.
No, you gotta have somebody. Hold up. How you just gonna go by yourself and you gonna smash somebody else's wife, old lady?
Yeah, he want to swing by himself.
That ain't swinging.
Hey,
Who
Joe, the
man,
only
you
swinging
said
I
no. We're not friends anymore. If you do, yeah. If they send me something to my phone, we not friends. I'm blocking your number.
know is in the gym, Joe. That's the only swinging I know, man. That's the only swinging I know.
Okay. Boy, Ocho a wild one though. Ocho need help, man.
Nah, this normal stuff, man. This normal stuff. Y'all just
That ain't normal. Ocho, that ain't
Joe
normal.
I
said that
told
ain't
you,
normal. That ain't normal.
one dimensional. That's it. Joe,
But
you
know
just
they got them clubs that you go in there and you put the money in and the curtain come back and the woman behind the glass.
LC, it's wild right now. I'm telling you, it's wild right now. You came in at a good time.
You get to pick which one you want.
Get to pick nothing, but she doing things to herself, and you can do stuff to yourself.
damn. Nah, that ain't enough, huh? You know that sounds like some high school shit.
When you go in there, don't touch nothing. Keep your hands in your pocket and don't sit down.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, you know what? I forgot to show y'all the swing, but I ain't want to take it down.
He got it all. I mean, I would hate to see what his little space looks like.
Show y'all the swing tomorrow.
I'm good. I'm good on that.
Y'all don't want to get the swing? I can see you one.
No, I'm good. I told you I ain't.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I went. I think I was trying to like the last time I was on the swing, probably third grade.
Yeah.
So we used to swing and jump out the back of them, turn backwards, flip out the back of them. You remember that, Joe? Or we turn, do the do a
Y'all
helicopter,
remember
turn
those
all.
days when we would swing and then do backflips? That was fun. I don't know if y'all did that, but I did. That was fun.
Yeah, that was the last time I'm good with the swing.
And the funny thing about it, you could do everything you just said in the new swing.
I know you can do
Y'all,
it.
my mind,
Yeah, okay.
I think I put this in the live chat last night on Nightcap, but whenever Ocho mentioned the swings, my mind thought about Joe's tall self and one of them swings. I don't know. I blame Ocho. Ocho put that image in my head, right? But I thought about Joe and one of them swings, and I'm like, he's gonna look like he's in a circus, like a circus act.
I'm gonna send you one. Hey, Joe, I'm gonna send you one too, Joe. And this, hey, hold
I'm
on.
good.
Let me tell you something. This is the deluxe swing, so you could be up to 300 pounds. It can hold 300 pounds of weight. So you and your girl could be on the swing at the same time, intertwined.
What's
turning
up,
like
Fred? Good to see you. We haven't got to that topic yet, but we're gonna get to it near the end of the show. Stick around.
turn like some little kids. I got you.
Nah, I'm a leverage.
Ocho, I ain't no little dude, bro.
Joe, you 6'9" by 240. I know, Joe. I know. I did my homework before I ordered.
I'm saying things like that can't really hold a man like myself. You know what I mean? It ain't made.
I just said it was a deluxe swing, Joe. A
He's
deluxe.
talking about a deluxe swing.
This ain't no Walmart Target stuff. This is deluxe. Huh?
See, that's the whole point, though, Ocho. I don't need no swing. I'm strong enough. I can hold up myself.
Joe. Listen to me.
Up to a certain poundage.
Right.
All right.
Who man? I'm telling you, that's why people were saying it needs to be a podcast for Freak Cap. I told Sharp in the comment section. I was like, you better get on that. Oh, pause. You better create that because that would be good. People would definitely tune in for Freak Cap. And this is not unusual for them. Y'all, they've talked about things like this before, but never to the point where I've seen props. Like Ocho bringing out props like that was what was crazy to me. But they definitely need a space where it's about all that.
Yeah, he need a little help.
Y'all, you know what? This happens all the time. You know, people be shocked in the beginning, but over time, I'm gonna get through to y'all. Over time, so it's still early. Give me till September. Give it to September.
Nah, bro.
This dude here.
Hey, y'all can't be scared. You can't be and still.
Y'all, that's what was in my mind though. Like thinking of Joe, who is 6'10", in one of them swings. That is like a circus act. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, y'all.
You can't be the king and just, and you're not adventurous. Huh?
Nah, kings don't move like that,
Look,
partner.
I can't tell everybody because they gonna be that's why Santa got in trouble. He be telling me, he be going, yeah, I done been to some places,
Yeah. And you got to be like me. You just have not to care. I don't care what nobody say. This is me.
Hey, Unc, you been around the block, man. You been here for a while.
Unc, you got to be. You don't forget what they say, man.
I'll be first to admit I've done some things I'm not proud of, but I was asked to participate.
Okay.
That's
I like that.
And we'll leave it at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. That was so funny, y'all. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Because that was hilarious. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way they talking about this right now. I mean, I believe it because it's Ocho, right? But whenever he started bringing out those props, that's what got me. That's what got me. All right. Let's see. Moving on. Now we're going to get into Troy Aikman because Troy Aikman was on New Heights. And that's the podcast with the Kelsey brothers. I really enjoyed what he had to say. Now, I don't watch New Heights like I watch Nightcap or Pat McAfee, but this episode was really good, I thought.
No, man, I think you kill it every time we talk. Me, Swag, Ryan, SVP. Every time you're on the desk, it is amazing to us how quickly you snap into it. What you say just like pierces through all the nonsense. That's one thing that I think you do such a good job, not just on the desk, but also calling games where you talk about the quarterback position in particular, but really just football in general. There's a realness that doesn't come
Clutch
off.
Sports Media, y'all already know. Make sure you're subscribed to Clutch Sports Media. You said salute Chelsea. Hey, how you doing? Salute to the chat. I appreciate you. Doing good. Can't complain. I hope you're doing well.
Like you're attacking anybody. It's just like a face value what you're seeing that you articulate so well in every medium I hear you in.
Jason, that's
I really
high
like
praise.
that compliment from Jason Kelsey because that's true. I don't often see Troy Aikman attacking players. Yes, he gives, feedback, but it doesn't come off as somebody who's attacking the player. Of course, things get twisted and taken out of context, but I do believe that Troy Aikman has good intentions when he's commentating games. I really like that compliment, and I thought it was true what Jason said. But y'all know I'm biased.
That's just me. Now, maybe I'm biased a little bit. Maybe I'm biased a lot of bit. But who cares for this discussion?
Said, and then it comes off as though I was being critical of the player, and I get offended by that because the one thing that I've always tried to
Shout
do.
out to you, LC. Thank you for dropping Clutch Sports Media's link. I really appreciate that.
Tried to be honest. I mean, everyone tries to do that. I think you owe it to the audience. I think you owe it to your employer to be honest. But at the same time, I have so much respect for the players and the coaches that participate in this game. I mean, the three of us, we know how hard the game is to play. And I especially know how hard the quarterback position is to play. Doesn't mean every throw's perfect. Doesn't mean every time the quarterback plays, he plays well. And I will point that out, but I hope I do it in a respectful way and not in a way that tries to embarrass or be disrespectful to the people that are out there on the field.
That's just me, Mike. That's just me, though. Y'all know I'm biased, but that's just me. Because, Troy Aikman did play for the Cowboys, although he did make me kind of upset recently. If you heard his interview talking about going for the Miami Dolphins this season, that kind of hurt. That kind of hurted me, though. I ain't gonna lie. Let me find that drop, y'all. Let me find that drop. Let's see.
That kind of hurted me though, cause it's like, why would you think that of me? That kind of hurted me though, cause it's like, why would you think that of me?
And on how you're describing it, I really appreciate your ability to put it into words and to give that to the viewers. And I think we all are our biggest worst critics if we're the best. If you just have to have that mentality. So
You know what
if
Travis Kelsey has said? I like, even with me, with what I'm doing with this content creation, I am my own worst critic. I think, man, this ain't good enough. But y'all seem to be vibing with it. Y'all give me good feedback, so shout out to y'all.
is saying that I'm not doing something that I need to be doing, like I'm the first one to point that out. So I think the players definitely see that
Fear
first.
Man, I was like, what are you talking about? Come to the crib, Troy, but you talking about Miami.
It's typically the viewers that have this love and desire that their quarterback
No
or their
problem,
players.
LC. I hope you have a great dinner. Shout out to you for being here and being a great mod, dropping links. I really appreciate that. Shout out to you.
Are the best and can never do anything wrong, that have those kind of views on that.
Especially Dallas, because they, I'm sure, Jason, if you do games, or if you were to say anything on a pregame show about the Eagles, it immediately gets like, if I say when I'm calling a Cowboys game, and I don't call as many now on Monday Night Football because we only get 2 games a year, whereas at Fox, I had many more. Yeah. But if I didn't agree with a penalty that benefited the Cowboys, I mean, the Cowboys fans they'd lose their mind.
No, I ain't one of those Cowboy fans, y'all. I don't find Troy to be a traitor. Although that one comment about him going for Miami, that kind of hurted me though. But I get it, because I mean, Troy is helping out Miami, so I get it. But just the history with Troy Aikman at the Cowboys, it hurts. It hurts a little bit. But whenever he's commentating the game and then he mentions a penalty that was the right call against the Cowboys, I'm not mad at it. Because even myself, like, I'll call it out. I'm like, yeah, that's a face mask. Y'all shouldn't have been doing that.
The one thing I do remember from when I was playing, I would be watching a Sunday night game or a Monday night game, and a quarterback would make a throw, and the analyst would say, "No one that he's the only guy in football that can make that throw, or he's the best guy there is at that."
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, but hopefully, I think y'all are maybe headed in the right direction. Y'all have made some serious changes. It's just what got you is the money that you're having to pay to Tua. That's what's hurting y'all. But I think, y'all are doing your best with what you got.
Position, and then the next week, another quarterback would do something and they'd say he's the best at it, and I'm like, there's 31 other quarterbacks that can make that exact same throw. I mean, and so I never have been, and maybe at times this is not good, but I've never been prone to hyperbole. Like, if I do say something that's really strong, I mean, it's because I honestly believe that that's the only player that could have done whatever that was. I mean, I think it's disrespectful to all of the other great players in the league if you're only trying to sell that moment for television and not really being totally honest about the league overall.
And this is something that I talk about often, and I'm glad Troy brought it up. But y'all know, I've mentioned it numerous times. I don't like discrediting these players because they made it to the league for a reason. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. So I'm glad he mentioned, not saying, oh, well, that's a shot down the field that only this QB could have done. I'm glad he doesn't do that.
Absolutely. And it comes across for sure, because we're not going to name other announcers, but other guys get labeled almost as like super fans of like specific players.
Who do y'all think Jason Kelsey is talking about there? That was interesting. He said there's some announcers who get labeled as showing favoritism to certain players. Who do y'all think Jason Kelsey is talking about when he mentioned that?
He's saying certain things, and I just feel like everything you say about a guy is very at face value, and I've always loved hearing that perspective.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, there's that one. Collingsworth. Okay, Tiffany. That's a good one. That's a good one, Tiffany. Here's the next one.
Let me ask you this, because you brought up organizations failing quarterbacks more than quarterbacks failing organizations. If you're building an organization right now, I know you're helping out with Miami.
I really like this. He mentioned organizations failing QBs more than QBs fail the organization. I agree with that 100%. And I've talked about this a ton of times because y'all know this is why I say I don't like these rookie QBs going to these awful teams who don't have an organization established to build that player up. And they don't have a veteran QB there to help him build. Now, I think the Raiders made great moves because the Raiders have Kirk Cousins. If they're likely to get Mendoza as predicted, that's a great environment. So I think having Tom Brady there helped with that. But these other organizations, not a fan of it.
You're trying to get a young quarterback. What is Troy Aikman's pinnacle of putting this guy in a successful situation?
First of all, I'll say this about quarterbacks. I'm sure you guys do it as well. I worked the draft in 2018, I think. It was whenever Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield and those guys came out, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
It's a great quarterback class. So,
oh, yeah.
It's the
It's
only
aging
year.
like fine wine.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
only getting better.
It's only getting better. And I worked that draft, so I went to some of these pro days and watched these guys throw.
Yeah.
Now I don't go to physically to the pro days, but I'll watch a number of them on NFL Network. And quite honestly, I watch them and I think to what do you evaluate? I mean, what do you get? Watch this isn't even football. It's just hey, let me just show you how strong my arm is, and you get to see the ball come out. You get to see a little bit of accuracy, but there's not to me. There's nothing that happens at a pro day for a quarterback that translates into whether or not this guy is going to be successful in the NFL. And it's
That's
all the
truth.
intangible.
The changes that have been made, there's nothing that translates if that QB is going to be a success or not.
Because if you're looking at being drafted, you've got enough arm strength. You've got enough athleticism, and then then what's going to determine it? Well, what kind of leader are you? Do you want to be the best there is? Are you the first one in the building? What are your work habits? Are you intelligent? There's just a number of things, and I feel it's easy. It's easy when you walk into a production meeting and you're meeting Patrick Holmes, who's already won 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
He's got it. Whatever that is, the trick is then finding that person who has it when they're still in college and they're getting ready to go to the NFL. So that really becomes how you evaluate it.
Black Couch, this is Troy Aikman. He was on the New Heights podcast with the Kelsey brothers.
But I think as far as what would it look like to give a young quarterback success, it goes back to kind of what we talked about earlier. I would want him under center.
I love this. What have I said? I said I get why they want to make changes. I'm wondering if they're starting to shift from the NFL being more shotgun oriented to being more under center oriented because of these college athletes. College athletes play under center. So the transition into the NFL playing under center as a rookie, I think is more beneficial, and then you gradually can lean them in towards playing in shotgun.
I think the college game has gotten to where these quarterbacks sit back there, hold the ball, they're waiting for guys to get open, and then when they get open, they throw them the football. They don't read coverages. They don't understand coverages. There's no sense of timing.
That's all truth of what he's saying. Every bit of it. And this is why I say you need to lean them in towards it. You can't just throw them to the wolves. What's up, Vinny? Good to see you. Under center makes play action.
It's one of the reasons why I loved watching Joe Burrow play so much, because the ball comes out on time. He's an old school quarterback. I mean, he could have played
Shout
Meyer.
out to Troy Aikman for that comment. I agree with him. And this is why I love Joe Burrow. I've loved Joe Burrow since he played at LSU. He's a talent. I will never discredit Joe Burrow. I do not take any Joe Burrow slander. I know it's unfortunate what he's going through at the Bengals, but he is a talented QB. I will not discredit him for that. And I have often said if I had any pick on who I could get at QB, Joe Burrow would be one of them. Because I feel like I always thought he had similar talent like Troy Aikman.
90s.
You can feel that, yeah.
So I think getting under center, it forces a quarterback to kind of play in rhythm and get the ball out. So I'd want that. I'd want a running game. All those things that are really beneficial and helpful for a quarterback.
And
but
this is what I talked about, right? Transitioning them into shotgun formation versus just throwing them into it. Because, like I said, in college, these QBs play mainly under center because they have a strong run game with that, right? I think that's what they need as a rookie QB when they first enter the NFL. They need to be playing under center to start out and then slowly, lead them in towards being in shotgun.
You're right. There's a number of teams, Dolphins included, that are looking for the next young quarterback that can be their guy for the next 10, 15 years.
You brought up college. Where does Troy Aikman stand on NIL?
See, when you talked about diving in on NIL one time and then the fucking kid didn't even write you a note and just bailed on UCLA, and dude, I was already out on it. I was like, dude, if these kids just get the opportunity to jump, they're jumping, and it's like, why even waste your time on
and
it?
this is why I said I'm all for these athletes getting paid. I'm not against it. I'm 100% for these athletes getting paid. But my only thing is they need to have more restrictions because it is the wild, wild west, as I've said before, in college football right now. They have the transfer portal running wide open. They have the money, like players switching teams for the money. I mean, they need some restrictions.
And in fairness to the young player, it's a collectibles thing. He's just collecting the check.
Now,
he doesn't know.
I will say, Dak is a talent. I won't discredit Dak. I think Dak is a talent. I just think that Dak is in an unfortunate circumstance being at the Cowboys, because we all know how it goes with the Cowboys, right? The Cowboys ain't it for the QBs. Now, the one thing I will give credit to the Cowboys for is at least they had Tony Romo as the veteran QB, and then when Tony Romo went out, Dak was prepared. Dak was ready to take a starting QB because he developed under Tony Romo. So I give Dallas Cowboys credit for that. You go back to Tony Romo. Tony Romo, I think, sat under Drew Bledsoe, and by the time he started, he was a little rocky at first, but Tony Romo, obviously developed into QB1. So I will give Dallas credit for that, at least. But, man, I'm telling you, Dak Prescott, he's in his 30s. It's his last years. This is his last years at Dallas.
Even know.
He doesn't even know, so it's no reflection of him. And but with that said, I know a number of people, my daughters being two of them, that would have loved to have given them that kind of money. I mean,
no doubt.
They would have written me a thank you note. But I never even met him. I never even met the guy, and then he didn't play. So and I speak for probably most people out there. I know that most alums have heartburn over this whole NIL program, and I don't know how it gets cleaned up, but I do feel that at least in the NFL, you've got a contract that if you take money, you're obligated.
That's what it feels like it needs to get to.
I don't know if luck has anything to do with it. I think it takes competence. I think it takes some competence to get to a Super Bowl, right? You have to have the right people in place to accomplish that goal. So that includes a owner, a GM. You have to have the right pieces on the team to accomplish the goal of reaching the Super Bowl. I don't necessarily think it takes luck. It just takes the right people in charge to make it there. And unfortunately for the Cowboys, that's not the case, right? Because you got Jerry Jones wanting all the control.
To honor that, man.
Yeah, you can't collect a check and then the very next year go back in the portal and then go collect another check. It defies, what this country's supposed to be about. I always thought players should be paid because you couldn't work in the off season, or you could work in the summers. You couldn't work during the school year back when I was playing, and I didn't come from a wealthy family at all. But there were a lot of teammates of mine who came from less money than even I did. And they were really struggling. And I thought, man, these guys should be getting paid something. And the NCAA, I think, just really dropped the ball. I mean, if they'd gotten out ahead of this and said, okay, here's what we're going to do, and they didn't do it, and now it's the Wild
That's
West
what I
out there.
said. This is the Wild West. That has been said multiple times. It's the Wild West in college football. That's the only way to explain it.
So
it is insane, man.
And what you don't hear about anymore is the quality of the education.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard education come by about college football since NIL came about. It's all of a sudden.
It's not even discussed. Graduation rates, none of it.
I never heard a kid
That's
ask,
something
"Hey,
that
how am
Saban has brought up multiple times is the education. Nobody cares about it anymore.
How are my credits going to transfer if I switch schools here?" haven't heard that one yet.
No.
But let's play a hypothetical, because this is all fun and games. If you were a college quarterback and you had one more year of eligibility, but you knew you were a top 5 lottery pick
at a great university,
but the NFL is waiting on you, and everybody knows you're going to be a top pick. Would you stay an extra year or play for the worst or get drafted by the worst team in the league?
Well, it says Jets, Travis.
I'm not going to do the Jets thing. we got an employee that works with us at New Heights. That's a huge Jets fan, and the question was, would you get drafted by the Jets? But I'm just going to say, would you question whether or not to stay the extra year or get drafted by arguably like a rough situation?
That's a hard one, because typically, for instance, when I came out in '89, I was first overall pick, and the Cowboys, of course, were the worst team, and they were the worst team in football, and we were the worst team in football even after my rookie year. We regressed. We went from 3 wins before I came to Dallas to 1 win when I
My
joined.
bad, y'all. I don't know if you heard that. I was getting a phone call. Hopefully, y'all didn't hear me getting the phone call.
So that didn't look like a great situation, but yet it became an amazing place to play. And so I think you got to be really guarded about saying, well, historically, this franchise hasn't done it. And so do I really want to go to that place, or should I stay in college another year and maybe, reshuffle the deck and I get a chance to go play somewhere else? There's a lot of, you take Peyton Manning going to Indianapolis, what he was able to do, they all look good. Joe Burrow going to Cincinnati. I mean, all these programs start looking better, when you start getting the right people
That's
in
what
place.
I said.
So
when you have the right people in place, you accomplish things.
That's a hard one. I think it's so important for these quarterbacks to play. Just play in college, play as many games. I mean, the chances of them then going on and having success in the NFL go up dramatically.
I do disagree with Troy Aikman on this part. I don't necessarily think that these college athletes have to play the most games, because I've seen players at Alabama, I've seen players at Georgia, they don't start the entire 4 years or however long they choose to play in college. But you look at Ty Simpson, he's one that only played a year, and look at the stats he put up. He had less interceptions than Mendoza, and that was only 1 year of starting, and he had more passing yards. So you look at things like that. I don't necessarily think a college player has to play all these games to be fulfilled. So that's just my take. I disagree with Troy Aikman on that one, but that's just me.
A guy like Bo Nix and what he was able to do. And it's so rare. A lot of these quarterbacks have only had 13, 14 starts in college, and that's a big jump than going to the NFL and expecting to play well.
Is there anybody out there that's struggling in the league right now that you would say
you know
might
what? He's talking about Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is the perfect example for this. Joe Burrow started out at Ohio State, but he didn't get to start, right? He transferred his last year to LSU, and that is where he started. He only played one season, won a national championship with LSU, but he didn't play all these games. He's the perfect example of you don't need to play all these games all 4 years to be successful in the NFL.
be the next Sam Darnold?
Not offhand. You know, when I going back to that draft, Sam was my number one guy. I mean, so when I evaluated him, I thought the one question mark with Sam in college was the turnovers. He turned the ball over a lot in college, fumbles and interceptions, and he still has had some of that in the NFL. But early on, it looked like, well, maybe it's just not going to work out for him. But like we said, he goes to San Francisco, backs up, then he goes to Minnesota. And then what he's done this year in Seattle has been awesome. We've seen that from Baker Mayfield. Josh Allen was a bit of a project coming out of college. People thought it would take him longer than it did, and he's the one who had the most success right away. So I've talked to so many people who evaluate quarterbacks for a living, and I've said, hey, when you walked in and met with Aaron Rodgers coming out of college, or Joe Burrow, or whoever, did you know they had it? And it's about 50-50, you know. I mean, it's a coin flip as to whether or not what you think is what they're going to become. And that's why there's so many people that have been wrong. It's not an exact science in getting these guys right.
Well, quarterback is even the hardest one to judge, I feel like, because like you've been saying, there's so many intangibles that determine whether that guy pans out.
That's right.
Got a great one coming out this year.
He took college football by storm this year with both his play and his personality, man. He's a bit of a unique individual. And
Now
Fernando,
we're getting into Mendoza. But shout out Cree Cree. Hold on. I was getting a phone call, and every time I get a phone call, it messes up my chat. I'm trying to figure out a way to bring it back up. Let's see, which one is it? Not that one. Well, see if I can't get this back. My bad, y'all. There we go. But shout out to Cree Cree for being here.
Mendoza over there at Indiana, obviously national champion. Everyone's saying he's going to be the number one pick. What's your read on him if you've been able to catch him playing football?
I haven't studied him. I've seen him play a little bit. You know, my college football viewing is really more or less the game's on, and I'm studying, preparing for our broadcast or whatever, and so it's more background noise. So I don't really study him too hard. A big fan of what he's been able to do. A big fan of that university, for that matter, and what Kurt Signetti accomplished. I mean, it's just remarkable. I mean, it just blows me away. Speaking of him, not to avoid your question, but they played UCLA a year ago, week 3. I'm home on a Saturday. They're UCLA, Indiana at the Rose Bowl. And they start talking about Kurt Signetti, and I'd never heard of him before. And they say he came from James Madison. They go through his whole thing. They played the soundbite of, you know, all I do is win, Google me. And And so I got so locked in, like that's when television worked, like it hooked me, and I was locked in on this game. And it wasn't because of UCLA; it was because, man, I want to know more about this Kurt Signetti,
this old ball coach, man.
And I'm watching his team play, and you could tell they were just so well coached. They'd catch the football, they're 3 yards short of the first down, but the guy immediately catches it, nice up the field, picks up the first down. I'm like, man, these guys, they've been well coached. So I've been following them ever since. And so I'm a huge fan of what he's done. Now, Mendoza, I will say, I was just having this conversation with someone else that every year there is a best quarterback in the draft, right? There's always a best quarterback, but it doesn't mean that every year there's a franchise quarterback in the draft. And I think that that's what, and I'm not suggesting that Mendoza is not a franchise quarterback at all. I'm just saying that, that's what has to be evaluated. Is he the first overall pick? Should he maybe not be the first overall pick? It's just that, as we've talked about, the league is so starved for quarterbacks. And if you're one of those teams that needs one, man, they all look like franchise quarterbacks.
You talk yourself into it real quick.
That's right. So I like him. I like his accuracy. I like, man, tough. He's played in big games. He's shown it on big stage. I think there's a lot to be said for that. And now it's a matter of, can he get to the right place? Is Vegas that place where he can really excel? It's easy to say, because Tom Brady's an owner and he's got a vested interest and he's going to be right there, but he's not going to be right there, and there's a lot that is happening within that organization. So
sorry, y'all. My chat, man, I wish I didn't get that phone call. I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb during the live because it made my chat disappear on me. But shout out to y'all. Let's see. Hopefully I needed to do more commentating during that, but I was so distracted by that phone call that it threw off my groove, y'all. It threw off my groove.
No! You threw off my groove!
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
Yep, threw off my groove completely. I'm going to speed through this, y'all, because we're just going to go ahead and get into the topic of Mike Tomlin now being an analyst. I'll cover the last 2 videos that I have tomorrow. I'll just save that for tomorrow because I got to get this phone call taken care of. But here we go. My bad, wrong one. So, Mike Tomlin has got a deal with NBC. He is now going to be an analyst, and I think that's great. I'm here for it. I'm all for it. But here is a video on that.
He made a good decision. They have replaced Tony Dungy. Mike Tomlin's coming back. I'm happy about this.
I'm extremely happy on NBC.
Well,
that show is been.
There's something. There's something causing a delay here, and I don't know how to get rid of this one. I want to close this one out, but it's not letting me. Might just have to roll with the punches.
My least favorite of the shows with CBS, Fox, them, ESPN, etc. Having a guy like him so current, and a guy who, we'll find out if he has a fun side or a serious side, whatever it is, but we know he knows current NFL. does. And I think he'll be significantly more entertaining.
You know, Tony
than
Dungy was terrible at it.
Yeah, I mean,
He was. And I'm glad Tony Dungy is out after 17 years. He had a great run.
Yeah.
Not a deserved run, but a great run nonetheless. But let's be honest. Tony Dungy brought nothing to the table.
Nothing.
Personality-wise.
Nothing.
He was a very good coach. He won a Super Bowl. He was, I think, very important to more African Americans getting opportunities as coaches in the NFL. But he was boring.
Yeah.
He was dry.
I agree with that. I found him
sanctimonious.
to be boring. I said this multiple times. He was not my favorite. I think Mike Tomlin is a great addition to the broadcast. It's going to be more fun. I mean, if you just think about the things that Mike Tomlin has said in his career, that speaks volumes. Like, there's one highlight where he said to the players when he was mic'd up, we grow up tonight. We grow up tonight. And the one with, I'm not gonna, how can I rephrase this? Y'all might know the eyeball one, though. The eyeball one. Don't blink. Don't blink, y'all. So I think Mike Tomlin will be a great addition to this.
Sanctimonious. Mike Tomlin's got to say some stuff, though.
I think he will.
I need to hear some good stuff from Mike Tomlin.
Right.
Like, whatever the game might be, well, we never worried about that quarterback. That quarterback can't play.
Yeah, we ain't worried about him.
That's right.
I'll play this again tomorrow, y'all. That phone call messed up the chat and messed up the video as well, the video quality, because I had a bunch of like different tabs open and it's within OBS, so it's causing some issues here with the video playing, but that's all right. We worked through the punches and gonna close it out with a motivational video. Let me get to that. Let's see, where's it at? Alright, here we go. We might be able to close it out. Maybe I should save it for tomorrow, because I don't know if the video will play with this tab open.
The truth is, you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
Sorry that didn't play well. It's just because this tab's open, but that's the truth. It's from Tom Brady, and shout out to Pooh Man. Y'all know I showed one of the quotes earlier, but he's also a big fan of Tom Brady, and I thought it was fitting to only, you know, play a Tom Brady one for him. But I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Again, I will cover this tomorrow. I have to attend to these business calls and get this taken care of. So my apologies for ending the show abruptly, but shout out to Go Cree Cree. Let me play your drop real quick before I forget. Shout out to Go Cree Cree. Y'all go subscribe to her channel.
The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Yeah.
Y'all, that ain't even gonna play good either, because that dang, these extra tabs are open because I was trying to get, man, that stinks. Oh well. On that note, we just going to end the show. It's one of them days now. It's just one of them days. But hopefully y'all still enjoyed it. Again, I will cover the rest of the Troy Aikman videos tomorrow. I have 2 left that I didn't cover. We're going to get into Tuesday at LSU, and then I'll discuss again playing that video of Mike Tomlin. My apologies, but this phone call has got to be addressed. I will catch you in the next one. Touchdown Tribe. Bye, guys.
I know that last night we let the liquor talk, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. I know that last night we let the liquor talk, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. I know that last night we let the liquor talk, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. I know that last night we let the liquor talk, but baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet.